to do it on their own.
I wouldn't let
They
you out.
had,
Yeah,
they lost a bunch of money going to schools.
really.
Yeah.
Good. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, with that, I'll call our meeting to order. Okay, there's no changes on today's agenda. I'll approve what we have written for December 5th, 2023.
Second,
Okay, got a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for November 28th, 2023.
I'll second that. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we'll skip over claims and go down to meetings attended.
I just came from the complex to do a checkup on that. The roof isn't quite half done. It's kind of in, the complex is in a X or a cross, I guess. And they've got one wing. I wouldn't call it done, but the roof is on. They've still got to do trim work. And they got one side of another, so I guess 3/8 of the way done. They did run into a couple of issues that I want to bring up to you. They had some of the electrical conduits were actually attached to the bottom of the decking, which is not up to code. So when they went to go put the new foam on, the screws went through and hit the conduit. So they had to get an electrician in. They did some repairs. They're not moving the conduit, but they're trying to pay attention to where those run, so they don't run any more screws.
Yeah, that's the original conduit.
That is the original conduit.
Yeah.
There may be a couple of change orders depending on if they have to pull another electrician out to fix those. The other thing was they had some air vent fans that didn't look like they'd been run in years.
I seen it was laying up on its back.
One of them was completely locked up and one of them had insulation shoved up in the hole. So Brandon and I both directed them, if they're not being used, to get rid of that roof penetration and get rid of it.
I think they were shower room vent fans.
Could have been.
Yeah.
So those vents have been eliminated.
Yeah.
The less amount of penetrations through that roof, the better.
Yeah.
That looks like it. I didn't see any activity out there when I was out there this morning, but I'll ask Theo here when he thinks it'll be completed.
On the public health side, just look at this. Actually, just to show you. They cut the fabric a little too short just on that one there because there's the metal. They might have to seam that right there to get it because the metal goes right there. You see where it's at. The old metal was.
I don't know what kind of and I'll ask you.
Yeah,
I don't know
ask
what
him.
kind of a
If it
transition
was a
they're
wide
doing.
one,
I don't know.
wide one cover. I
I'll
just
ask.
seen that.
Okay, and that's on the public health side?
Yeah, it's when you walk on the conservation side,
Uh-huh.
it's
Okay.
right above the faded windows.
All right, I'll ask him that.
Yeah. Little face.
The other thing I had, I don't know if anybody got that in the mail, the conservation letter.
Looked at it.
Okay, well, in it, I got a good chuckle out of it. In it, they put this little insert, which is, they said it was a brochure that for a self-guided tour through Virginia Grove, I believe it was. Yeah.
Says on the bottom.
Well, there is the actual pamphlet I have. And my wife noticed it. If you notice the artwork on it, there's the original artwork. See whose name's at the bottom?
Yeah, well,
So I did original artwork on that 35 years ago.
so the branch is yours.
Yeah, well, this is what I proposed to them. And then what they end up taking was just the branch
Yeah.
of
It's
the
your
artwork.
branch.
Yeah, she goes, hey, isn't that your artwork? I'm like, yes. So that was kind of cool how
I get that, though. Just think if you'd copyright it.
in the mail, you sign up and they send it. It's
I'm sorry.
quarterly, I think.
Yeah.
Every
I usually get it, but I haven't got it yet.
so that was a That was kind of interesting that it made full circle and she went and dug out all my artwork and there it was. So 35 years later, it sort of comes up.
Copyrighted, I just.
Got all the money out of here, yeah, right. So that was kind of fun. That's all I have.
You got Brad.
Okay, concrete, we got the walls in. I don't know if you guys seen that out there at the transfer station. And Thursday they're setting up for the driveway area. So we'll get that going. We received our tanker load of LP.
How much did we put in it?
Tanker load, 7,000 gallons.
7,000 gallons. That gets us to what,
Was that
3/4?
Yeah, well, I didn't get out and look. I just drove by and kind of parked right there. What it looked like it was up around 80. So 8,000 gallons in there, 8,500.
How big's the tank again?
10,000.
10,000, okay.
Hopefully they can pop it off here on Thursday.
Yeah, because it's supposed to warm up.
Great.
But I guarantee our heaters are working good in our complex yet. I talked to him twice last week before I left to go down there about repairing it, and he came up and I got a hold of Brandon and was gonna meet with him, but that conference room was still 90 degrees in there like yesterday, so I'll get a hold again today. Yeah, kitchen area. We had a conservation meeting last night or yesterday afternoon. Excuse me, and then we had went over budget. We got our budget all ready for the January meeting. Basically everything approved, ready to go. Till we get the numbers from us up to them, so things went real good. Then we had 2 interviews last night. We got done about 8 o'clock last night. And we got the interview tonight. So
Different people, same people?
same group, we're just going through again and got different sets of questions and
All right.
just trying to. I think that's it.
Jim, did you get the no public health meeting tonight at 5 o'clock? Tonight. Public health meetings tonight. I think there's a deal with her dad or somebody that can't meet until later, so it's at the complex tonight at 5 o'clock.
Okay. You can go to the council now then.
I know, there's another one Thursday.
So that was going on.
Just so you know, I didn't know.
Yeah, thanks. No, I got the agenda, but I think I don't think it said.
I wouldn't have probably consciously caught it, but she reminded me in an email yesterday, so.
Thanks.
Well, I can't think of nothing for me. It'll probably come later. Okay, we're down to public input. Jason, you're here for public input.
I am, I'm here to kind of ask, if any of you 3 could give me an update on where they're at on the hiring process for the appraiser. What I've heard is, well, a little back information, I did apply for that position through Indeed on October the 30th. I was, happened to be in City Hall here in Wampalo, last week talking with Dad and said, hey, have you heard anything about that? I haven't. He said, yeah, I heard that they only had 4 apply and 3 withdrew. So that's really kind of funny because I applied and I haven't withdrawn kind of yet. So, I don't know if it, where,
I've seen none of the names, so.
yeah, so
I seen the names and I did not see your application.
I applied through Indeed on October 30th. I'd be happy to pull my in.
Indeed, okay.
I text Paul since you've been here. And he says he'll take a look into it.
So I was just kind of curious on where it was at, because you're down to 1 applicant because everybody else is withdrawn. I want to let you guys know I have not withdrawn. I did apply to it.
Yeah, I never seen
I
any
can
of
show,
those.
on my site.
No,
record
once
that.
we had the scheduled appointment interviews withdrew.
I wrote that you applied on October 30th, so he's looking into it. Oh, we can tell you for right now.
Yep.
Boy, we have we can look at claims until we get someone here for our Highway 61.
You got one more
Must
back
be
there.
sitting back here for something.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So I've been trying to set an appointment with the sheriff for over a month, and I seem to not be getting any response. I've sent emails and made phone calls. I can't seem to get any response out of the guy.
You get your number, I'll have him call you.
815-823. 5989.
5989.
Brandon will be here.
Yeah, he'll be here, yeah. Or the sealed bids.
At 9:15.
Yeah.
He's the deputy.
That's all I've got.
Apologize for that, but yeah, I don't know. Did you leave a message out there to Complex or?
Yep, and I've sent emails. To the civil department.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Any payroll changes?
No.
No.
Whatsoever.
Is Adam gonna be the one to update us on the Highway 61?
I would presume so. I don't know.
All right,
Cause we
it's on
don't,
there.
we have a meeting next Monday with that Hector.
Yeah, that's what I thought we was waiting for that, so
That's,
I think it's next week.
I do too.
Yeah,
okay, well,
I've been a little under the weather.
that's fine, Selena. It's there just in case. We can always table it.
Yep. Yeah, we just have to put out that Chris and I are gonna be at that meeting. So we need to add on the schedule.
Cause that's gonna be a meeting with Adam Shutt at a conference call, isn't it?
Yep.
Cause I need to do, and that was on the 11th.
Yes,
think-
correct.
Next Monday.
Yeah,
you're
cause I'll
correct.
have to do a little agenda.
Yep.
That you guys are gonna get that, okay.
Is he having it at the?
Yeah.
If
It's a
it's
Zoom
here in
call.
town, I'll go over too, but if it was gonna be out of town, I'd zoom in.
Yeah, it's a Zoom call.
Oh, it's a Zoom call, yeah, I'll listen to it through that.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think he's coming in.
Doesn't wanna feel the heat, huh?
Yeah, it's getting close
It's
to.
easier to do it over a teleconference.
And he's very easy
Yeah,
to communicate with. You met him.
yeah.
And so is, what's his name, Bob,
Well, that one guy wasn't.
oh no, but he got
Armstrong.
He got sent to the Russian front after
Yeah.
that meeting out there.
Well, I thought we were gonna have a throwdown there in that room that one day.
But I think once that,
His boss
yeah,
turned to him and told him to basically be
listen
quiet.
to us,
Yeah,
I think the exact words was, just sit there and be quiet and listen to him.
yeah.
But why did everybody can remember Armstrong?
He leaves a lasting impression.
Yeah,
Yearning,
is he even the boss anymore? I don't, is he?
yeah, he's still the.
Okay, I thought one of them was gonna
He's
retire.
been with, well, I think he was retired, they brought him up, he was been with Iowa DOT for 50 some years.
Yeah, he come out of retirement.
Yeah. Uni, Bob Uni. Yeah, we haven't had a 61 coalition meeting. I called down there the other day just to talk to them and try to get something going.
I can already tell you how the meeting's gonna go.
Ah,
They don't know, they'll get back to us.
I just don't
Kinda
think
how
the
this
state's got any
works.
money.
They know how to spend it.
I think they spent it too fast.
Hi, Joe, this is Selena. Is Adam available to come a little early? Okay. Thanks.
I see
Bye-bye.
that lineup of surplus sheriff's vehicles out there.
Mhm.
But the bid's right here.
You'd be quite a bit of interest in the Hummer.
There's 3 or 4 of them.
It is one big.
It's a hum.
Yeah.
Brian needs that just to go kind of.
Really get that stuff, but yeah.
It's not too stealthy, let me tell you that right now.
Oh, that. Rough riding.
Yeah. It's a non-turbo, so it's gutless, trust me.
As you.
There's
You get
no
over
power.
it, once it's comfortable, a little bit better, not worse.
Wide open, you might be able to break the speed limit, maybe if you're
You
going
used to
down.
sleep on the ground camping too, and I'll do that.
There you go.
Things are pretty thin this time.
Yeah. There's the season.
Okay. They did get the health department's car fixed. And got it, they're using it, I guess you guys didn't know.
The one you waited so long for a part.
Yeah. Timing chains, which is notorious for those cars, I guess, but. About every 100,000, I said you need it, and it was almost at 100,000. So they replaced it, and he says, I don't see any reason why I'm gonna go another 100, so.
Yeah, that's a major anymore to any of them
Yeah,
cars.
right, timing chain. Ford's running the oil pumps now with belts. inside
Yeah.
The engine.
Back what Volkswagen did.
And now the belts are shredding and filling the intakes, the oil intakes up, so now you don't have any oil pressure. Pretty great idea.
Oh, boy.
Those little Broncos, 3-cylinder Broncos, don't do it.
Well, the Volkswagen Rabbits.
Get that.
Yeah, you got a belt where there's oil.
Yeah, it's not a good. Of course, they don't want them to last forever, they go something forever, they won't buy another one.
But I got so many of them now, they can give another one away. Buy one, get one free.
Sure, Motors said they were coming out to raise all the prices on their cars like 30%, something like that.
Yeah, but
According to everything,
they
you
want me to trade trucks and they keep giving me a $10,000 rebate.
and 0%.
Yeah. But
That's messed up.
I can't see paying 100,000 for a pickup.
Not using it for a pickup.
Yeah.
I should buy that Hummer.
Yeah. I think you're gonna see a lot of people extending the life of their vehicles. They'll be putting motors in them, they'll be fixing them. Just can't afford to do that anymore. Except for all those rich farmers.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming, right?
Oh, yeah. And they're all buying vehicles right now.
Oh, got to before the first of the year.
Yep.
When I left,
Us poor business guys, we're just trying to save enough money to get something for the wife for holidays.
Right.
You guys are looking at pickups.
Did you get something for your wife?
Yeah. Well, a box of cherries again, right?
Well, it's a good thing we got Dollar General, the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're pouring
We
concrete
got a
today.
selection.
They're pouring concrete today. They
I
got a
see
slab
that.
done today, they said.
Yeah.
The crew's been here for a week.
They said, they joined the gym while they were here. I told Melissa they had 3 weeks, they'd be in and out and done. They don't fool around.
Nope.
Yeah, they've been out there with the lights on last night, getting ready.
Yeah.
And I know the company, they should have tore that building down first is
Yeah.
just local out of Burlington.
Yeah.
They did a good job on that.
Oh, I cleaned it up there quick. and
Oh, it
efficient.
looks so good out there. You can't tell it's even there.
It's nice.
Well, until you look behind it, you can still see the other half of the
What's the big building goes up, you'll block you though.
You could still run a mini cell barn behind it. if
Probably
you got
could.
the right people.
There's more buildings back there than what people thought.
Oh, yeah.
We went back there a long ways.
Well, is everybody,
I'll make a motion to approve the claims. For December 5th, 2023.
I'll second that.
okay, we've got a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
I just wish I remembered that canning factory. I got pictures of it. But I don't have any thoughts in my mind because they didn't tear it down until 68. Wasn't it?
That's long gone.
Raymond probably got pictures of them.
I got pictures of the original,
Is, oh, the cell barn's been there our lifetime. That big barn had just come down.
but
And then the very back barn and stuff that's still there was maybe built since the sixties. Cause there's a Morton building way back there.
maybe it was 50 they tore it down there. Yep. Because that would have been more Pine Motors. It was
You know,
mainly, wasn't it?
no, Pine Motors is where the Historical Society is.
Yeah. But wasn't that the canning factory right there? Also,
No, when you,
the picture I had.
that back barn is still standing, when you walk down the alleyway of it, you can see the foundation of the old silo.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where that's at. That was a silo. Okay.
And it's right in the middle of the very back barn, it's still standing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring in, I got some pictures of that. That was huge.
Well,
Morning.
Adam,
How's it going?
good.
You look really excited this morning, so I just.
Didn't have to push, you was up half the night, but you just didn't get to push on snow, right?
I wasn't up.
You wouldn't know.
You're disappointed in that. I'm glad you're disappointed, so.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we've had some, a little bit of spot freezing here and there but. Terry's up. Been out checking on it and he's gonna keep on checking on, make sure it doesn't freeze over. There's a little bit of a sprinkle out there, so. Keeping an eye on that, I guess. Other than that, we did spread a little bit last week on that, so. Boys are out, clean out box scores today with the skid loader from the conservation and all of that, so. Other than that, we got a lot of guys off here this week for a deer season and all that, so. Not a lot to report this week, I guess. Other than it's cold and wet, so. Anything else going on out there, or?
Well, our agenda has Highway 61 update, well, I think we're gonna table that till next week after our meeting.
Yeah,
with Hector.
Yeah, I don't know. What that's on the agenda, but it is.
What time is that in your office?
It's teleconferencing, let me double check, I'm sure it's 11 or 1, but.
I was thinking you said 1, but I wanted to make sure we got one agenda also.
I could be bringing up on my calendar, my work calendar, so. 11. Looks like 11 AM.
11 AM.
Yeah, it's a Teams meeting, so. I guess, yeah, do you all want to attend, or you just wanna have one of you attend?
Chris and I are coming down and I think Sean's gonna watch it on.
One way or another, if it's over at your office. Yeah, I mean, we can all plug in on my computer, whatever works. It doesn't matter. Well, one way or another, I'll either be over or online, one of the two. Okay. So, that's how the office is, okay. Yep, so, I don't know what their presentation is going to be. I would not expect a lot of answers, because they seem to not get answers, but. Anyway, anything else going on or?
They're pouring a slab out there, transfer station Thursday, preparing Thursday for Friday, so just that you know that there is.
All right, that's,
Just FYI.
yeah. All right. Other than that, the landfill water inspection report.
Yeah, he called, that was one thing, he called me last week and talked to me, I forgot about that too.
Everything seems to be going in the right direction out there.
And he's working more toward, total closure that I kind of shocked me that he said that,
Sure. For sure, so. Yep, other than that, I don't know much else, so.
what day was that, Wednesday, they called us? Wednesday or Thursday?
Today I was. Forgotten about or something. Probably Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, something like that.
I was thinking too,
Yeah, cause I left Wednesday, I had some
so it must have been Thursday.
stuff for my kids on Thursday or something, so.
Yeah, basically what that was is, he went out and inspected what we had done and Adam do out there and got that all done. And he liked what he's seen and how it's going and how our past have been and,
Yeah, well, and a lot of this is the annual water quality and.
Yep.
Everything seems to be trending in that right direction. So,
and anybody that knows that underneath that whole landfill, there's a culvert that goes completely underneath the whole landfill. Concrete, right? Concrete. And, it's kind of weird, but there's a
Well,
creek
they-
right at the base of that
They built it in a ravine, or
waterway.
a valley, which I don't know.
There's a hole to go throw stuff in, I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
That's what it was back there.
There's other holes in
better places, but
You're gonna find a hole and you're gonna.
You dig the hole to put it in,
Yeah.
but this one here is a hole to fill in, so. But there's a concrete that goes underneath there and the water's been good, so.
So there are two old landfills in the county.
What I only know of.
There,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
okay.
Was there ever one over in my son or
That
whatever?
deal along 78 at one time,
Was that a city?
It's blocked off, but wasn't it a landfill?
I think. Maybe even this, you see branches there, like maybe the city still has.
Oh, that was a city thing.
Oh, okay.
And then wasn't there like an ancient one like,
In an old quarry, north of there.
well, was there one, 599 to return to the others, go back towards. That's how it goes there, and there was one somewhere, my, like in my grandpa's lake or something, I don't know, 100 years ago. or something.
They just went out to the bridge and over the bridge or over there.
Legal landfill, or not,
Oh,
you know,
I mean, but yeah,
everybody.
just walk along the river right now and you can see the landfill.
Yeah, right.
50.
Yeah.
At one time, everybody had their own land.
Yeah, little spot pictures. stuff.
Got walking around the woods and there's old cars and stuff out there. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you might be able to walk down along the river and find something restorable.
I've tried,
There you go, Sean.
I've seen them. They're bad,
Yeah.
fun to take pictures of, you know.
Well,
Wait for Brandon, I guess.
we'll wait for our next one and. Little guys, I hope they get over their buck fever. About Thursday and Friday.
Yeah. I got one on Sunday, but. So they kind of gave us a that's. 17,000 steps on Saturday, 20,000 steps on Sunday, it's 16 yesterday, so. My old butt is a little tired, so.
Okay.
Anyway. All right, guys, well. See you later.
All right, thanks for the update.
for anything for my popcorn.
You already did. That's all. You did. Thank you.
Thanks for bringing it.
No problem.
Yeah, we should have said something I was here, because we're supposed to have.
It's not my place to ask you that.
No, just ask it though, I forgot all about it. Yeah, I like to hear what it is,
Can we go grab him?
I'll just ask him if he's got that information.
Make the meeting a little longer.
Yeah, some of us don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Right.
I start giving everybody 5 minutes.
Hey, did you ever get a traffic count on that radio event? Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
You serious?
Yeah. He's gonna get that, he just got it, get the report back.
It's solved.
Brandon.
It's just nothing.
How you doing?
Good, how you been?
Do that.
Quiet?
I'll use that one. You would.
Boring.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Straw almost over.
Oh, I thought maybe they had finished it yesterday now.
It's finished, it's deliberation.
Revelation.
We basically gotta wait till 9:15 to open our bids.
See the roof's going on.
Yeah. All pretty
Was
good.
everybody out there this morning when I was out there?
I don't think anybody's out there right now.
It might be a little icy up there.
What's the frost, yeah.
It was earlier.
It's not bad till you hit that sudden stop on the ground, is it? I've had that a couple times. That's why I used to bounce, I don't bounce anymore.
I think he's eliminating all those vent codes, isn't he?
Some of them, you know.
Hey, when I sent you that, guy that work on the heaters, did he get some of them fixed? He didn't fix any of them, he just went around and looked, got a list or what?
I don't even know what they did, but it's not. It was 87 degrees yesterday.
Oh, I was at a meeting last night in the kitchen and I thought, hell, that oven was on.
I don't know what they did or what they plan on doing, but it's pretty bad over there.
I'll call him again this morning. Just give me the solenoids, take 5 minutes per heater, yeah.
We're put some type of dampers on all of them,
Or
but
valve on.
it's gonna increase your heat to conservation to public health if you block off all those probably.
Well, if it's set up right, I think it's just. There's a valve going down there that ain't opening up,
Okay. That makes sense.
yeah, because you can turn that thermostat, and we had that conference room in the conservation.
Yeah.
No matter what you set the thermostat at, that's 6 feet away. I'll step out, call
This
it.
gentleman said he's been trying to contact the sheriff's department.
Oh, yeah,
Sheriff's Department, the sheriff.
sheriff.
Well, this is.
I have no idea.
You need to contact this guy.
You wanna give him his number?
That's the guy you need to talk to.
I'd like to set a meeting with the sheriff.
Yeah.
But. Supposed to be finished, I know that, I think.
The reason why it's a fish, because it really. Every chance.
I was at a meeting last night, you know, I didn't take down the sign and that.
Did all your crops start?
Yeah.
There's insulation.
And hydrogen, until he was done.
Yeah, that doesn't.
It was funny, the guys across the street to the shop, it's that day it snowed, they were out there. Looked like they're putting fertilizer down.
Yeah, you really kind of want moisture for sure.
Get back to me.
That's fine. I can have some dry put on, but just gotta wait to spend the money. $100 an acre.
I heard nothing.
That'll-
Yeah, this is my cell phone.
Yeah, nothing, everything.
Okay.
$100 an acre, nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
But it's kind of disappointing that fertilizer cells that come out this summer. Potash and phosphates.
Don't you know, he's repair guys.
And
Six
hydrogen
tractor going
down.
out there, we hear about it.
Comes time.
He was supposed to call me last week and let me know what he found and how many he had to order.
Okay.
Crickets.
How many vehicles are we getting rid of, Brandy? 2, 3? The Hummer, the Charger, and then SUV.
Yeah, Explorer.
Okay.
Be nice to get them out of your corner window.
Yeah.
Here's 2 that says Humvee on it. The others are just. The other 5 are just say car.
Yeah, they may be
Car.
multiple bids in
Yeah.
What's
the
the distance away? What's the furthest distance?
Ringwood, Illinois. Wilbur, Ohio. Stockport. That's all my ones with return.
A lot of people look at that stuff, don't they? Online.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I buy tractors, everything from all.
Okay, morning, guys.
Been up there.
A whole lot, how about yourself?
I'll say. We'll wait for 9:15 to start our opening of bids.
This is a different subdivision that we talked about before.
Is Roger coming?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, he said he was. Very simple one. It's Conley's, Dwayne's,
Oh, okay.
his sister buying that house down on the end,
Yeah, from this place.
and they didn't want it. I don't remember how many acres was there, it's like 6 or something, but they just wanted to get rid of the house, 2 acres.
Uh-huh,
But it's been split on, so I had to do a subdivision.
yeah.
We might have home most of the time.
I'd like to smash mine on the ground.
Figured it was Tyler, that boat made it up the river. All the way past my place, clear up around. I don't know what they ended up with, I seen 4 in the boat when he went by. But he said it was pretty sketchy. But he made it,
My motor on it or?
it's got that jet.
Oh,
Yesterday I had to interesting. Had to go down to the end of Polgar's Creek. And pull a fan boat out and load it on a trailer. Because his radiator hose broke. But he's
Jeez.
going, no, it was the kid up the Burlington, the tree trimmer,
Oh.
Skelly. But he run up partway up the bank, hooked onto it with the tractor. Pulled it over in the CRP and. He fired it up and jumped it right up on the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Told him he needed to bring it in his trailer to blow all the leaves out of my yard next fall, and man, he was blowing leaves for 50 yards along that.
Yeah, I seen Todd and Cheese out on the sandbar once this year and. So I can go where you guys can go, but I can't go up on the sandbar and turn around or anything like that, but I can still go in that shallow of water.
You can tell when they're out here, it's loud.
Yeah.
He's going right down the creek and there's just a puddle of water about every 5 yards.
Really?
But he's finding sheds from Blue Tongue.
Yeah,
He said he went up Flick Creek the other day and like found 14. So he was going up Smith Creek until his radiator hose let go on him.
You're a little hard on the bottom of the boat, you think.
Well, it had a
we got a
Skid plate or something on
it
it?
had a vinyl plate.
Oh,
Plastic.
wider.
something like that.
And then it was really,
Big.
really ribbed. Are you too?
The way it slides across that metal.
There'd have to be, standard aluminum boat wouldn't take that kind of abuse.
No.
That's funny.
Not for very long,
I
anyway.
don't see 67, I don't see
Well, one time
I know it.
brother-in-law was clear up there, but where that guy has a house on the ridge up by,
on that. And see what it is.
and he hit an old pier on this ridge.
Should be, should fade away.
Someone was pretty much holding their hand over the hole all the way back to the junction.
Cause that's where I wanna go.
That
Oh,
might
now
be
it's telling
through
me
the
it's
bottom of
34
that
and
16 foot
cloudy.
John, right down from the ferry.
It's like change his mind.
Yeah,
On one of the
it's-
islands
yeah.
where they used to tie the barges up, then the island went away, didn't see it. Just stuck it right on top.
That was weird, I'd seen that.
Well,
Close enough, huh?
close enough.
Yep.
I'll let you start with them and we'll sort it all out here.
Where do you wanna start out, Chris?
Any other Humvee bid?
Yes, sir.
Got one more open.
Whatever it is. Okay, yep, sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
Brad, you got any Humvee bids down there?
No, I don't. I have a Charger and Explorer. I have two Explorer and one Charger. That's all I have.
I have a bid here for the Humvee and vehicle 2.
No, it's so lower than the ones I have.
The Humvee, I've got 10,9, 6.
I've got one for 11,797 and one for 12,500.
Like 12.5, got it.
So 12.5's got it.
Who is the 12.5?
Sean McClary, and all there is a phone number.
So
Sean McCleary.
Yep, SEAN. McCleary.
okay, I have a Explorer. I have one for 800 and one for 150.
I have a for 550. And then I have a bid for vehicle 2, which I would presume is the Dodge Charger.
Is it? And I have a Dodge Charger, I can speak, for 150.
I have a 1378, 2,800 and a 2,080. So the 2,800 gets the Charger.
Yeah. And who is that?
Troy Satora, Stockport, Iowa.
And it looks like the 800 on the Explorer, correct? It's the highest.
I don't have any Explorer. All I had was Humvee stuff.
Okay. Hey, what do you got on Explorer?
I have a 150 and 800,
Would be your 800. I have a 550 on Explorer.
Kevin Murphy.
Okay.
Got a
This is
ball?
the winning one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll put them here in the file.
Okay.
This is your stuff.
My stuff.
Humvees look pretty good.
That's the non-bid.
The loser.
Yeah.
What the-
I don't know. You just collect the money and get rid of the vehicles, right?
So is that something you want me to do or your office? Cause I've never done this.
You don't have the titles to any of these, do you?
I have all the titles to all.
Yeah, you'll have to get those to me.
Okay.
And, I'll get these people called. Okay. I'll probably, I'll set a time up where you can meet them to pick these up. Is that, I won't give them your number though, I'll, okay.
You have a picture of that, Brian, that I can look at real quick. While we're sitting here? Thank you. And you got them, also got the message about the Department of Health meeting tonight at 5 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay.
Brandon, do you want a copy of? You want a copy of these?
You're just taking that parcel and cutting it in half, basically.
I was thinking we just did something like 3 or 4 years ago. Is it that recent? We did something on that corner.
There that I remember.
But when we first came in.
Did that for his son when he built his house.
I have email. Okay. You have
Emails.
Okay, that might, that.
This seems like it wasn't that long ago.
This is just direct.
Oh, his son's house would have been 3 or 4 years ago.
That's what I.
Would have been, but then. That's when he had that mobile home and then he got rid of that. And then I had to make sure that the ground was in his name, where this one is going in all of it.
Because there was 2 houses on one property.
Tell him you want to have a meeting, what's it?
Yeah. Yeah,
We don't need to be arrested.
that's why it's stuck in my head.
There. 3 points back, in the brush.
Come back.
There's all good tire stump on that rattlesnake, rattle.
And I saw a request for.
Is that where it was at?
Right.
That all right there. Twice we've been there to help, we get the combine out.
We had a guy out there 2 years ago, she's trying to bring. then we got bodies.
Yeah, but that,
I keep forgetting the date on things. I don't. All those.
church.
Then a guy.
Where's well, electrician. Oh, right over here. You're somewhere over here. Yeah. Is that picture?
Sorry.
That's across the draw.
Oh, they're fine. Don't worry about
That's east of about.
That's a good size, but. There was, once you opened the gate, it was right at the gate.
No, we was dozing and
We
it's
seem to
come out
keep having issues.
toward the dozers.
So I finally
Come out
called
the
him,
vibration.
Got him out.
People that
Right?
I see they catch them out on the golf course every once in a while.
Catch me
3 years ago?
If you have.
Oh,
You can't seem to put a stop to it.
That's tan.
Have all your.
It's in the office of the job.
I'm trying to get those records.
Bring those.
On board.
Record those and go through them.
Now, the worst one is Justin Stover, which is across the draw.
Draw,
north
yeah,
of-
yeah.
South of me. He must have built his house near a,
Oh,
so one summer he killed 5. And he killed one this summer.
I get it.
He killed one every summer.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
And it doesn't bother his wife, or most wives would want to move out of
Yeah,
their
yeah,
house.
about that to be a.
Yeah, I don't think I want any part of that. I'm not a big snake fan in particular, but rattlesnakes is just one step.
My heart's not a fan of any snake.
Does any place around have any venom or anything, if anybody ever got bit?
Yeah, I think, I know University of Iowa does, but I don't know.
I think closest they said was like, Hannibal,
Really,
Wow.
and they'll air,
yeah, bring it by air.
Did you get it there?
the guy works for Walt Jaspers for Mirror, and they doze and tile. He got bit once and
On his hand?
it was hand, it was his own fault.
Oh, yeah, was he trying to catch it?
Yeah,
Probably.
he has,
Smart
not
man.
close enough, and
Did
it
it
turned
spin
around.
and
he
got
got
him?
him. And they air cared, he went to the hospital, they air cared been him up, and he says, I'm back on a dozer at 5 o'clock. So it does happen.
Shame on him.
My uncle used to live down in Kansas City and the copperheads down there. And he
Yeah.
flipped over a piece of tin and he said, there's a little baby copperhead. It's like, oh, that's cute. He picked it up and it nailed him. He went to the hospital.
We had him in Indiana. I flipped the boat over and it was sitting right there. It was only about that long and a big head on it. It's around about that long. I ended up getting it, but shooting it, but they're quick. By the time I got the gun, it was down over the hill and, but I was probably
Like that.
shocking. Such a snake lover anyway. Yeah. Probably sound like a little girl screaming at church.
Oh, yeah. Well, one time I was sitting on the tire of the auger watching semi fill, and I looked up here to the front of your desk and I could see 7 rattles going under the bed.
I'm glad I live on the other side of the county.
Yeah, we keep that mode a little better now.
Our friends used to go down and go hunting all the time with rattlesnakes. You wanna go quick? I said, no. Park can't handle it.
Just do you like where we're down in Texas where they pick vegetables and there's a rattlesnake's just an everyday routine and they got leathers on their arms and leathers on their legs.
No thanks.
Oh, did you guys have to? To approve these? No,
We know it, but we can do it if we need to.
Well, I wouldn't hurt. I'll make a motion to accept the ice bids on all three exhibits. Do you wanna name them now in the record? Or just-
I mean, did he second it?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Did Adam need something?
Adam's coming back, he did report to.
He just,
He went back to get more paperwork.
There he is. Well, then.
This came in last night on topic today, so I've not digested it all and all that, so. I guess I wanted to kind of begin where I thought we were through the process, right? Or on that, because I know there's been some controversy and misunderstandings. Here's my view of it. You know, we began with this concept of a bypass around Grandview. This was created because the DOT went and cut off access to 160th, which is originally a dirt road, right? And then the DOT offered to connect the old 61 to 160th, right? To get that, and that the curb part was originally constructed as being like a 20-foot wide road because it was dirt, and the county, for whatever reason, never pushed it. And, you know, I've told you, I've been told by the DOT people that if we would have pushed it, we probably could have got it paved at that time. It didn't happen, right? So the county developed plans to gravel it 22-foot wide, 160th. That was let out, I don't know, summer 2017, right? When I came, I was hired as the assistant. During the preliminary phase, we agreed to widen it out to 26-foot blacktop. Gravel and we had the problems with everybody, but not everybody, but several drivers running off the end of the road and crashing. All that, we went and fixed it and widened it out to a Class A gravel road, right? We did all that. So then it was, you know, the board and everybody wanted to create a paid bypass there, and was talk of, you know, making it a 55 at the Highway 61 end, and then again at Higley's end. And with that would have been 2 long curves on each end, and then the G44X would have had to come in square, right, on that curve. You know, looking at the right of way required to purchase additional land on the west side, the landowners wouldn't have agreed to anything there, and then we would have had to buy Hayes' house. So the decision was to do the best we could with what we could get from land. So we went ahead and we graded it, widened it out, base treated it, added Odyssey on it for a short-term paving operation, right? To be able to get that open, to get traffic out of town and all that. We have plans in 2026 or 7 to asphalt that, to really bring it up again to where it's supposed to be, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So it's been open for a while, and then we had regional planning do traffic count from October 10th to October 26th. They recorded the numbers and then they went and applied like factors to it, because certain parts of the year get more traffic than other parts not. So here's what I have for results. So they mapped all three sections or three legs of the thing, right? There's G44X South, which goes into Grandview, 160 is going west, and G44X going north. On the G44X North section, there were 412 vehicles per day. And about 18% of that was trucks. Okay. On the 160th portion, west, east, west, there is about 186 vehicles a day. And 10% or 10% of those are trucks. G44X South, there's 260 vehicles today, but only about 2% of those are trucks. So what we have is the bypass idea worked, because most of the trucks use that. Almost every truck that does that goes on the bypass, right? But I think more of the people, the personal vehicles, use old 61s still, or not old 61s. G44X. So most of the passenger vehicles going in out of Grandview, but most of the trucks go around, which is kind of what the bypass concept is, right? We've taken, we 20 to 30 trucks out of Grandview that would have gone through Grandview out and around. So I think we've done our plan there. There's a question about stop signs, because I know there was a lot of complaints about that. And the goal of it was to treat the bypass as the bypass and to stop personal traffic to make way for the trucks. And I think we've done that. Another factor is on the northbound route. I presume this is, I'm sorry, on the north leg, presuming heading south, 18% of the vehicles are at 55 or plus. So we're still seeing a lot of speed from people coming from Muscatine and south. And obviously they split, but all that. So I think I said something wrong here. The percent of trucks on that northbound route is 5.2%. It is 18%.
Okay, that's what.
Yep. This statement said it. So let's say 20 some trucks a day. Almost all of them are going west. Question on this stop sign issue, and again, I know we've had a bunch of complaints on that. I'm not ready to. I haven't looked at these enough and haven't figured out what my recommendation would be. So I guess asking for opinions on it, or what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like what we did worked to take the load off of Grandview roadways. And that's quite a bit. 400 is one of the highest car counts we have on some of our unpaved roads. That's a pretty high car count. What's the gas plant road? Isn't it around 400 also?
Gas plan is
440.
no, it's about 260 or so.
So we're that much higher than the gas plant road.
Yeah.
Does that bring any other additional funding in being that high?
No, well, I mean, it's all part of the formula, right? I mean, there's a gas tax formula and a farmer market formula. It's not, that is a busy road and it does have a lot of traffic, but you've got to understand there's other counties that have, you know, some of the county roads are around, well, that one Washington to the North Washington, it's like 3,000 a day, you know. So it's a large volume for us, but it's not a large volume for the rest of the world.
With us being north of the river where the poverty,
Yeah.
do we get anything additional?
I have put in for grants and haven't had luck, but I think we're all kind of figured out that those things weren't designed for West County, they were designed for other more politically connected areas, let's say. So the grants aren't, Iowa counties are not having a lot of luck with the grants. So therefore, I was just gonna roll it into our normal paving, because when we pave 99, we're gonna pave Grandview, we're gonna pave down in Oak, or we're gonna do 99, we do Russell Street in Oakville, because that needs it as well. We're gonna do the outskirts of Grandview all in one big bundle, so hopefully we can, you know, maximize as many miles as we can. And that'd be late 26 or early 27 or something like that, so. So yeah, I guess. Ballpark, about 70 more vehicles a day use the Grandview access or G44X than use the bypass, but most of the trucks use the bypass and all that, so. It is what it is, I mean, it's serving its
What
purpose.
we started out to do.
Yeah, so.
Let's talk about this more next
Stop
week.
sign and all that, I mean,
There'll be another traffic count in another year, or we can review it again. Possibly.
if they would do it for us, I know that we did it in 2018. And the traffic has grown. Oh, by 100 some cars, vehicles a day. Now, I don't know if that trend is gonna continue to go up, or if it'll get up to 200 or so and flatten out, but most of those are gonna be trucks and all that, so. And a lot of that is grain coming from Wapello up to GPC and Monsanto and power plant and all that, I mean. You know, every day you go out there and there's, you know, I mean, it's not a highway, but you do see a lot of trucks going on that path, so.
I think the question was, since we had the traffic count. We wanted to look at the need to keep that intersection the way it is now, so maybe we put some things together next week and.
Yeah.
Discuss it.
I don't know if we've had the same problems of people driving through the stop sign as we originally had or not. I haven't checked with the law enforcement. Brandon, have you had much?
It's the original week.
Okay. So after that, it's kind of calmed down, so. You know, my general inclination is to keep things the way they are. We haven't had any wrecks there. All that, so.
Any more on that, Adam? If not, I'll go to the next part of our agenda.
That's the best I've done and after looking at it for about 10 minutes. So.
10 minutes? Well. We'll continue, it'll continue to be part of our conversation, and
Okay.
we'll. Look at things in the future.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thanks for coming back.
Yep.
Okay, Brian, it's time for a subdivision.
Good.
On me?
We've got a
I
few.
brought the original Roger, I didn't.
Oh, that'll
what
work.
you had 'em or
That'll
not.
work.
Gonna see anything here, Brad?
Did he show you? I think this is Dwayne Conley's daughter's looking at buying Terry Johnson's old house.
Yeah.
So they split off that little 10-acre parcel and. There's an the plat does have an easement to the county roadway. So that's on the plat. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much what it is. I don't know if you have any questions or not.
No questions? I mean, yeah, the easement is.
Yeah.
Was once probably part of our county system.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, we just had something like 3 or 4 years ago on it, so yeah, it's still fresh on mine, so. So, you got it signed one yet, or?
Well, I'll stamp one so we can all sign it.
Probably,
We need a
can you do
motion.
it there?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Give them room in the corner, otherwise they'll be mad at both of us.
Do it somewhere, or some of that writing.
We usually try to go right there.
Well, if you got room, you know how.
If Leanne was still here, I'd go there just.
Yes, I do.
You're looking for a motion?
We need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 202338
You want me to?
Conley Homestead subdivision.
Yes.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Rest down here, your signature and the rest of it.
Resolution.
Yep. Oh, I don't wanna get you shuffling too, but. Where you at? Thank you. Sneak them. Thank you much. Yep. Thank you, Brian.
Yep. We're good. See you guys next week. Got another one.
Yeah,
See you later.
Busy.
thanks a lot, Brian.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Well, that concludes our agenda. I entertain a motion. Adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Well, concludes our meeting.
Thank you.
See you, Rod.